Welcome into the Heideman 5 on Rewind, Dusty Litster and Detmer Litster. As always, this video brought to you by our friends at Heideman and Associates. If you just said, you know what, if someone just gave me 5 minutes, if a lawyer would just listen to us for 5 minutes, in our case, we would be taken care of. Go to our friends at Heideman and Associates, exactly what they're going to offer you, a free consultation. You just let them know that your friends at Rewind sent you. Justin Heideman and crew will take care of you. Justin Heideman always tells me, I just want to take care of people. I want to do good. Trust me, he will listen to you, and he will take care of you. And we want to talk about some of the top games in the state of Utah this week. And again, as always, if we're missing some games, let us know. I go through everyone we can. But I want to get some of these games we can highlight. None of that, talk about some of the players in them. And let's start with the ladies first. Granger and Kearns. How about this? Ruby Vaitu, who's averaging 17 points a game. Kaylin Olsen, 14 points a game, taking on Kearns. And Maya Afatasi and Emma Munford, they got to come up big. They both average over double digits. And this is a big one at top of Region 2. And how about Logan and Ridgeline? The battle of Region 11. Amber Karchner, 19 points per game. Taylor Rose, 13 points per game, taking on Ridgeline's Haley Anderson, who's averaging 18, and Litchford with 14. Folks, that's a close game. Their top two players are 1 point apart in combined points, 33-32. This one will be an absolute doozy for the top of that region. Speaking of top of regions, Farmington and Bountiful. Farmington's have an outstanding year, only dropped one game thus far. Delaney Baker averaging 15 a game, and Valerie Kunzler with 12, having to take on Emery Satuwala and Jordan Harvey, who are averaging 16 and 12, respectively, for the Lady Braves. This will be for the top of Region 5, and it's going to be a very big one. And then we go to 3A. How about Grantsville and Morgan? Morgan took the first one, powered by a 20-point first quarter to knock off Grantsville earlier this year. Genzo Blizzard will need Alex Trussell to have another double-double because we know Mason White, she will be out for revenge. Speaking of revenge, my Lady Dinos, my Carbon Lady Dinos, lost a game to Emory when they were the number one team in 3A. Yeah, gonna have to fix things here for Carbon. They started out 13-3 at the end of the first quarter, and Emory routed them, won them by 18. Ungerman, Jacobson, and Tanner, they better bring it in game 2. They were all in double digits because I know the McKenna Blank will have to be at her normal pace to help Maddie Ortho, who had 16 and 14 in the first one. Lady Dinos, gotta pick it up. Cannot get swept by Emory. You can't do it. Not on the girl side. That just does not happen very often. All right, let's go to the boys' games this week. Got an interesting one. How about this? Just feels right. Bingham and Copper Hills at the top of Region 3. One day when Detmer's old enough, maybe these two will still be the top of the region together. But there's been a battle for a long time, state championship games, everything else. McCoy Langston and Carson Butler, Quincy Hills, all averaging double digits. We know Ricer and Toscano, they can go off anytime. Ricer's good for 40 points on really, really good nights. They're going to have to be big, but they need a third guy to come up in this one for Bingham to have a chance. When I say chance, to ensure Bingham being able to have a shot of knocking off Copper Hills in this first one. Alta and Lehigh. Folks, this is the first time they're playing. All the teams are going into the second half of region play, but not Alta and Lehigh. These two did not get to play earlier this year because of COVID. They were delayed. It's going to be interesting to watch Brownell, Lundberg, and what they're going to do against Gonzalez and crew and Coach Quincy Lewis's Lehigh Pioneers. And then Duchesne, North Summit. Duchesne won by 2 in the first matchup in overtime. Are they going to have enough to take out North Summit and get the sweep in that one? Speaking of sweeps, we talked about that the Lady Dinos cannot be swept by Emory girls. Well, the boys from Carbon looking to sweep Emory for the first time in my lifetime. If Carbon's able to pull off the win at home, they got it the first one at the Spartan Arena. They go take care of business at home in Carbon at Price. Carbon will sweep Emory, and I don't remember the last time it happened. Someone's going to have to go back in the way back books. Coach someone's have to step up and tell me if that's happened because I do not remember the last time that it did. If there's games that we missed, what am I doing? I talk about my Dinos and I forget one thing. Yeah, I really didn't forget. Region 4, the fun of Region 4. Every Region 4 game is being played on Friday night, the second half of Region 4. So that means Skyridge looking for a revenge win against Corner Canyon, Lone Peak, and West Lake. Lone Peak's been on an absolute tear, beating PG and beating everyone right now. They're on an absolute tear, beating Skyridge on Friday night. And then American Fork and PG. Can PG get on the right side of things? AF, that loss to Skyridge, they've got some things figured out. But PG, 1-4 through the first round of region play is an absolute stunner. But Region 4, we know that's most likely where our champions going to come out of in 6A. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch what happens this week. Go check out our videos this week. Dane Stewart has our Black Clover looking good. I've got the mental performance moments of the week. And of course, you watch this one, look out for interviews throughout the week as well. You got a big night. You might get a text message. You might get a message on social media. Come join us on a little video call, and we'll put that out this week as well. For Vince Francis and Detmer Litster, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us and watching the Heideman 5 top games of the week.